Alright boys, man, you clicked on this video because I stopped playing video games for 2 years straight. Now, when I stopped playing video games, this totally changed my life, and I just want to tell you the benefits behind me stopping playing video games. So let's just get straight into it. We're going to talk about my backstory. Back in 2019, we're going to go back all the way far. I used to sit in the house and play video games all day. Never getting my work done. I used to have all F's, D's, F's, not getting my schoolwork done. Just not getting my junk done at all. Like, anytime I had a task to do, I would barely do it because I'm playing video games. Not only that, but I'm also eating a bunch and getting bigger and fatter. Dang near obese as a 13-year-old. So, basically, fast forward, we're gonna skip to the summer. But before we actually skip to the summer, I was wondering why I couldn't get my crush in school, or why couldn't I even have some like decent friends. Well, yeah, because I was bigger. But we're gonna fast forward to the summer. Fast forward, I was in my grandma's house, and I basically got into it with my uncle because I used to sit in the house and play video games all day, going 3-4 days without showering, thinking that's okay for some odd reason to shower like every 3-4 days. I don't know why I thought that was okay, because I was just so hooked on to the video games and what I was doing. When I played video games, I couldn't do what I wanted, and video games really it was just distracting me. So one day, my uncle advised me to go outside because I'm stuck playing video games. So what do you think I do? I do go outside, but I'm mad. But then he tried to treat me like I was in the military. Now, video games had me staying up to 5 a.m. This is how bad video games was like really getting in my head. And I got into an altercation due to video games. Video games is the reason I actually got in a fight and stuff like that. And just stuff, bro. Video games was just not it, bro. Sticking up the room and all that. So I just want to tell you my backstory on how video games really had no benefits of like what it did to me in the past. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't probably too important. I just thought I would tell that quick story time. So let's talk about the benefits behind video games. Or actually the benefits behind no longer playing video games. The benefits behind no longer playing video games: number one, you're more focused. Number two, you're more on you can get more stuff done, that's still altered to more focus. It makes you more focused so you can get more stuff done. Like if you need to get something done, I would totally advise not playing video games. Not only this, but I want to also tell you the problem with video games. All you're doing is staring at the screen for hours. You're leveling up in a video game when you can be leveling up your life and making the best version of you and chasing your dreams and aspirations of what you want. So that's what, I just want to tell you the benefits of it. You can get more stuff done and you can lock in more, because you're really just wasting your time staring at a screen, bro. You're really staring at the screen. Seriously, you're not smiling for hours. All right, this other YouTuber said, you're literally not even smiling for hours upon hours. So me no longer playing video games had me working out, taking care of myself, and getting more work done. That's the benefits behind no longer playing video games. And I guarantee you, most likely you're bound to do that if that's all you do is play video games. So now I want to tell you about this next story time. So I was at my job and my manager asked me, do I play any video games? I told him no, because we're going to just fast forward to 2 years later. So I told him, no, I don't play video games. He asked me why. I said, because I personally think it's a waste of time. You're leveling up in the video game when you can level up in real life. So what do you think he says to me, bro? What do you think he says? He tells me, he just kind of gets mad. It makes people mad when you don't play video games. So he was like, well, it's not really a waste of time if you got all your stuff done and all your business done. He said if you have some extra spare time, you can use that to play video games. Which was, okay, maybe he had a solid point. But here's my comeback to that. Okay, well, with that extra spare time, you can still use that time to level up. Like, for example, you don't even like your job, for one. He doesn't even like his job. He hated his job. So that spare time, you can be working on your side hustle or a business or something that you want instead. See where I'm getting there? At least if you're gonna play video games, at least put yourself in a good position to play video games. But even now, I don't even recommend video games, because video games can really still mess you up in the brain. All that dopamine it gets and all, you just staring at the screen. Even though social media does the same thing, but hey, that's for another time. I just have to tell y'all that quick story right there. You have to wake up to reality. That junk is not real, bro. That's all in your head, bro. It's all in your head, that video game. You're not doing nothing for yourself in real life, which is, I basically already covered that. You're not benefiting in real life. All you're really doing is hurting yourself and wasting your time. Your time is being wasted, and you're getting a bunch of dopamine. That's messing up your brain, bro. And not only that, but think about most video gamers. A lot of them are big and huge. I'm just saying, like, you shouldn't want to be big and huge. I was big and huge at once. Video games could truly ruin your life, bro. I'm just saying. Just like drugs or any aspects, which is that's another subject. But video games could really ruin your life. I'm just saying. So when I stopped playing video games, I became more on my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got more like focus and more discipline and more guidance from it, from no longer playing video games. So that was really the benefits I got from not playing video games. I lost weight. I got in the gym. And just continuously making the best version of myself. And locking in with my YouTube and all this other stuff. And all my side hustles and my jobs and all that. I'm really locking in. Speaking of that, I even locked in with driver school. I locked in and passed my test. You could literally get way more done if you stop playing video games. So I really hope this video will motivate you guys to no longer touch a video game again. I haven't touched a video game since, I believe, 2021, I believe. And now it's 2023. So congrats to me for going 2 years without playing any video games. So I hope this video really motivates you guys to no longer play video games. And realize that it's really a waste of time because you're staring at a screen when yet you could be making the best version of yourself or doing something else better with your time. I'm telling you, it's literally other stuff to do in your spare time. There's always something to do. Because I don't like it how my manager said, oh, it was nothing to do. It's really stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? You just have to find it. I'm telling you. But straight at playing video games is just not an option, bro. You still have more work to do. You think we came on this earth to play video games? You thought you came on this earth to do that? Like, no. Unless you're not like streaming it or making some sort of money from it, then I don't recommend video games. And I'll just say it's a waste of time. If you're not trying to make money or make a career out of it, total waste of time. Those are my results from not playing video games for 2 years straight. It truly changed my life, and I hope it motivates you guys to change your life. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
We gon' dump off in the crowd. If it's a problem, get them white folks and just take that shit to trial, bitch. You been hating for a while, bitch. Caught them shaking, left them baking out of town quick. Wipe your nose, foreign truck on 24s. They gotta go, dropping shit in up the skull. I'm in and out, cross them up and knock them down. For a look around.